Ever wonder why healing from narcissistic abuse feels like you are fighting an uphill battle? It's not just about crying it out or having heart-to-heart therapy sessions. It's a complete overhaul of your mind and body. And unless you understand this, you are setting yourself up for frustration and self-doubt. Healing from narcissistic abuse is incredibly difficult because it requires much more than just emotional work. It demands a complete restoration of both the mind and body. Many people think healing is all about crying it out, journaling, and having deep, meaningful conversations with a therapist. And sure, those things help. But they are only part of the equation. It's like trying to bake a cake with just flour and sugar. You might end up with something, but it's not going to be very satisfying. For any healing to happen, your body needs proper nutrition to process trauma. Emotional recovery isn't just a mental exercise, it's a biological one. Your brain needs essential nutrients to regulate emotions, process distressing memories, and even produce tears. Crying is one way the body releases stress, and without proper nourishment, even that essential function becomes difficult. Sleep is just as crucial. When sleep is disrupted, the brain struggles to regulate emotions, making it harder to process grief and pain. Sleep deprivation also increases anxiety and depression and brain fog, all of which slow down healing. Alone time is another essential ingredient. Often during the emotional equivalent of a demolition derby, you need peace and quiet to rebuild. It's like renovating a house. You can't do it with a crowd of noisy contractors stomping around and undoing your progress. You need space to breathe, think and process, and maybe have a good cry or 10. But here is the kicker. You can't heal in a toxic environment. It's like trying to plant a garden in a landfill. No matter how much you water and fertilize, nothing good will grow. You need to remove the garbage, the toxic people, the unhealthy relationships, and the lingering voice of the narcissist in your head before you can start cultivating something beautiful. And let's not forget the practical side of healing. You need a roof over your head, food on the table, and a stable income. Maslow's hierarchy of needs isn't just a theory, it's a brutal reality. When survivors are struggling to secure housing, employment, or basic safety, their nervous system remains stuck in survival mode, making emotional healing nearly impossible. This is why healing from abuse is so hard. It's not just about working through emotions, it is about rebuilding an entire life that was dismantled piece by piece. But no matter how overwhelming it feels, recovery is possible, and step by step you will reclaim what was stolen. Thank you so much for being here. If you are learning something and want to support more content like this, please hit subscribe. It helps more than you know. I have also written a book for people dealing with mind games and manipulation. It's called Psychological Warfare, the Ultimate Guide to Outsmarting Manipulators, your crash course in fighting dirty and winning clean. This isn't just about understanding narcissists. It is about outmaneuvering, outsmarting, and outlasting them when it matters most. Don't just take my word for it. You can read the first chapter for free. Most people freeze when they are trapped. Therapists can guide you, but they can't be your sword. You have to sharpen your own mind, and you can. If you are ready to stop surviving and start winning, grab your copy today. The link is in my bio and in description of this video. Sharpen your mind, own your life. Catch you in the next video.